Have you ever pondered on the horrors that could be unleashed if flesh-eating bacteria invaded your brain? A chill runs down your spine just thinking about it, right? It's a terrifying concept indeed. But before we delve into the depths of this unseen terror, let's first understand what we're dealing with. Flesh-eating bacteria, scientifically known as necrotizing fasciitis, are microscopic organisms that can cause severe infections in humans. They are typically found in various environments, including water, soil, and even on the human skin. These bacteria are not inherently evil, but when they enter the body through an open wound, they can start a destructive process that's nothing short of a horror movie. Once inside, they multiply rapidly, spreading their reign of terror to surrounding tissues. They release toxins that kill cells, leading to the death and decay of flesh, hence their grim name. The speed and ferocity of this process can be shocking, often requiring immediate medical intervention to halt their destructive march. But what about the brain? The brain, thankfully, is not a common target for these bacteria. Encased within the protective fortress of the skull and guarded by the blood-brain barrier, it is typically safe from such invasions. However, in the realm of speculation, where we are now venturing, we'll explore the unthinkable. What if these bacteria somehow breached these defenses and entered the brain? The brain, the command center of our bodies, is a critical organ that's both fascinating and fragile. A bacterial invasion here would not be a simple matter. The brain controls everything we are, everything we do, and everything we feel. An attack on the brain is an attack on the very essence of our being. Now that we have set the stage, brace yourself as we dive into the unimaginable. Ready to take a journey into the unknown? Let's proceed, as we explore the unseen terror of what could happen if flesh-eating bacteria invaded your brain. Imagine for a moment the unthinkable. Flesh-eating bacteria have breached the brain's defenses. What happens next? Let's explore this chilling scenario. The bacteria could gain access to our brain in two possible ways. One is through our bloodstream, a network of highways that can inadvertently transport these harmful invaders. The other is through direct contact, say a serious head injury that exposes the brain to external threats. Once inside, these microscopic marauders waste no time and begin their attack. Initial symptoms might be as subtle as a headache, a fever, or a sense of confusion. It's your body's way of sounding the alarm, a call to arms for your immune system. But as your body's soldiers rush to the scene, they find a formidable foe. The bacteria, unyielding and relentless, continue their siege, gnawing away at the brain tissue. As the body fights back, the invaders are undeterred. The real horror is yet to come. With the bacteria now firmly entrenched in the brain, a silent war ensues. But who has the upper hand? Imagine, if you will, an unseen battlefield, stretched across the soft tissue landscape of the brain. The invaders, flesh-eating bacteria, have established their stronghold, and they are not here for a peaceful coexistence. They are here to consume, to destroy, and to multiply. As they gnaw away at the brain tissue, the effects are immediate and terrifying. Inflammation swells the brain, pressing it against the rigid confines of the skull. This pressure leads to severe headaches, blurred vision, and even a loss of consciousness. But the bacteria's onslaught doesn't stop there. As they ravage the brain, they disrupt its intricate circuitry. This causes a cascade of neurological symptoms, from seizures that shake the body to hallucinations that distort reality. The brain, however, is not defenseless. The body's immune system springs into action. White blood cells, the body's soldiers, swarm the infected areas, attacking the bacteria with a ferocity that matches their own. Yet this warfare is a double-edged sword. While the immune system fights off the bacteria, its response can further inflame the brain, exacerbating the damage. It's a desperate battle, with victory and defeat measured in the balance of life and death. The outcome of this internal war is uncertain. Sometimes the immune system manages to vanquish the bacterial invaders, restoring a semblance of normality to the ravaged brain. But in other cases, the bacteria prove too powerful, overwhelming the body's defenses and causing irreversible damage. In this grim scenario, the brain, the organ that makes us who we are, that holds our memories, our dreams, our very consciousness, is under siege. The question then arises, can medical science offer any hope? Can it provide the reinforcements our body needs to turn the tide of this gruesome battle? The brain, the very seat of our consciousness, is under siege, but can medical science offer any hope? In the face of such a terrifying scenario, what can modern medicine do? Is there hope for survival? Let's delve into that. When dealing with an infection as horrifying as flesh-eating bacteria infiltrating the brain, The medical world doesn't stand idle. On the contrary, it mobilizes, utilizing every tool at its disposal in a desperate bid to save the patient. Antibiotics, the first line of defense, are administered in high doses. These powerful drugs wage a ruthless war against the invading bacteria, disrupting their growth and reproduction. But this is no ordinary battle. The stakes are high and the enemy is formidable. In some cases, antibiotics alone might not be enough. As the infection spreads, causing tissue death and damage, surgery becomes necessary. Surgeons, the unsung heroes of this war, work meticulously to remove the infected tissue, striving to halt the bacteria's relentless advance. Beyond these direct attacks on the bacteria, supportive care plays a crucial role. This can encompass a range of treatments, from managing pain and providing hydration, to monitoring vital signs and ensuring the patient's overall well-being. It's about giving the body the strength it needs to fight back, to endure the onslaught and ultimately to heal. While these medical interventions can often save lives, the aftermath of such a terrifying ordeal isn't always rosy. The long-term effects can be significant, from cognitive impairment to physical disabilities. The recovery process can be lengthy and challenging, requiring physical and occupational therapy, as well as psychological support. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, the human spirit remains unbroken. Patients often show remarkable resilience, their will to live defying even the most daunting odds. It's a testament to the incredible tenacity of the human body and mind. In the end, the human body is a marvel of resilience, capable of withstanding even the most horrific invasions. But let this serve as a chilling reminder of the unseen dangers that lurk in the world around us.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narration.